Hey, welcome to I guess, day in my life vlog. Actually wasn't planning to vlog today, but I typically will always carry my camera on me just in case. Just in case, I don't know why. No, I feel like I have to explain what's going on with the hair because I personally don't like to leave my house looking like a frizzle ball. But if you could hear the background, you could probably tell that's a very, very windy day. Um, So it's not my fault. I didn't leave the house looking like a frizzle ball. Mother Nature has just decided that I'm not allowed to be great today. And that's fine. That's fine. You know, the beautiful thing about black hair is that frizzle fall or no frizzle fall, you're always going to look good. Like this was kind of sort of fun. At least that's what I'm convincing myself of. That's what I'm telling myself today. Whew. Again, I'm just letting it be what it's supposed to be. Plus today was a kind of wash and go day, so I didn't exactly style my hair. So is this going to be a vlog? Maybe. If it shows up on YouTube, well, yes. If not, this is just, I guess, going to be my personal file. I feel like I've talked about this a lot, but I've been meaning and wanting to start vlogging more for a very long time. Just haven't actually done it, even though I keep this camera with me at all times. It's a very, very weird thing. Anyways, so I am currently in the town nearby to me because it is their Sunday stroll. So what they do is in the fall and in the spring, they actually will block off the main street and just have a ton of vendors outside. So it's a really cool way to bring the community together, a way to just be outside in the sun, have fun. So they do it in the spring, they do it in the fall. This is, I think, the last or the second to last one. But it's a really good solo date for me to just get outside and just be outside. Also, I'm gonna turn this around because, okay, wind, whatever. We're just gonna let this go. If you know me, you know that I am a water baby through and through. I'm an island girl, so if I could be by water, I always want to be by water. And this town borders the border between Pennsylvania and New Jersey. New Jersey's on that side. So I just get to sit and relax and be by water and enjoy sitting on a bench. Have my coffee. Once I'm done kind of letting that sink in, I'm gonna go check out the vendors. I did see a couple of vendors already, but I want to walk through and then decide what I want to buy, because I could, just be like, ooh, I see this, I want this, let me buy this. But I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be very, very intentional, because I only brought so much cash, and most of them accept card anyway. I just don't want to have to pull out my card for everything. But I'm gonna try to get some clips for you guys. Maybe show you a little haul. This is actually pretty late in the afternoon. It starts at 12. And then I can show you how the rest of my day goes. This is a very, very chill Sunday for me. I'm not feeling the best. I woke up with a headache. But that's the worst thing. You know, I used to sleep and wake up feeling bad with a headache. Jeez, and ages. Anyway, I hope the audio quality in this is fine, because I didn't bring the mic with the, what's that soundproofing thing? I think it's called a wind cat. Is it a cat? I hope it's a cat. Otherwise, I'm just making shit up at this point. Yeah. But, yeah. Here we are. So I'm done with the street fair. I ended up just getting some corn to eat. I probably should have eaten more because I'm actually very hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. I had one cob of corn and one empanada. It was an oxtail and mac and cheese empanada. It was really, really good. I did grab a ton of goodies, so I might do a little unboxing for you guys when I get home. But what actually I'm going home to do is to go work out. So I've decided that I want to start a walking challenge. So 30 days, 10,000 steps. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but quite frankly, I am a pretty sedentary person sometimes. And not in that I don't work out, because I do go to the gym, I do go to boxing 3 to 4 times a week, but I have never usually passed like 7,000, 7,500 steps in a week. It's just something that like I don't really do. I work from home, so I don't get a lot of walking in unless I'm intentionally walking. So when I do go to boxing and it's like an hour, it doesn't put me to the 7,000. I might hit 5,000 steps, like it, and 7,500 is on the high end of my steps. So what I've decided to do is to give myself a 10,000 step goal, like for every day. So every day in the like 30 days, I need to hit 10,000 steps. I have to figure it out, which means that I have to like intentionally go on walks. And I am so distracted by how much of a frizzle fall I look right now. It is, oh child. So anyways, so it is 3:25 now. So what I'm gonna do, go home, drop that off, change into some shorts. There is a little park that's about 8 to 10 minutes away from where I live, so I'm gonna go walk there. The park actually runs along the same river that I showed you guys as the Delaware, in case you were wondering. I don't think anybody was wondering, but the park runs along the Delaware, so I can still continue to walk by the water and just get, you know, my 10,000 steps in. So just from being here today, I'm close to 4,000 steps. So I really only need to get about 6,000 steps in. That park, the loop, if I do the loop that I'm going to do, there's another 2 miles, which, I mean, I feel like that should help me hit my 10,000 steps. So yeah, it is hot outside though. My car is saying it's 81 degrees. Maybe I'll wait a little bit until like 3:30, maybe 5 o'clock, so that is not 100 degrees outside, and then I'll go for the walk. That might be the plan. Anyways, whatever it is, I need to get out of here and head home. All right, peace. Okay, I'm back at the house. So I'm gonna do a quick show of what I got at the Sunday stroll. Honestly, it's not that much, but I figured I'd show you guys before I like changed, got ready, and went on a walk. I still look like a frizzle fall. This is just gonna be the look for today's video. It is what it is. Oh, I'll save this one for last, because this is probably the most expensive thing that I bought there. And it's super cute. But let me start. Kettle corn. If you know me, I'm obsessed with kettle corn. Fun fact, I hate theme parks. So like Six Flags, anything that has roller coasters, I'm not getting on that, okay? Half the time those things are run by children, like 14-year-olds. And I don't know, I just am not interested in having my stomach drop because I'm going on something that's fast, something that's uncomfortable because you kind of squished in. And I don't mean this to be a rant about roller coasters, but I genuinely hate roller coasters. So anytime people want to go to theme parks, I am happy to be there for the sole purpose of getting kettle corn. I love the food. I love the food at theme parks, mainly the kettle corn, but everything else could just go. So it's very hard for me to just get fresh kettle corn. Like they were popping this right there on the street, so I am very excited. I opted to get the small bag. This was like $5. The big bag was like $9 because I'm on my healthy like journey, so I'm trying to be good, and quite frankly no one needs a bigger bag than this of kettle corn, so I got this small little bag of kettle corn. Next, there was actually this group of kids, if you want to call it that. Well, there was an adult there, and they were selling these not just regular sort of like merch. So there were some t-shirts, some hoodies, and some shorts. I ended up getting 2 of the shirts, 2 of the t-shirts, and 1 of the pants. I'm not gonna open these just because these are gifts for somebody, but this is like the design, so it just says not just regular. I got black on black, so these are the black shorts, this is the black shirt, and this is the blue shirt. I thought that they were like a cute little gym set. And then for me, I just got a bunch of jewelry. I love going to these kind of like street fairs because you usually find a lot of jewelry makers. Is that what they're called? Artisans. I feel like there's an official name for a jewelry maker, or it might just be jewelry maker. If that is the official name, I apologize, let me know. But I love that going to these street fairs. There are typically a lot of people who do handmade jewelry. If you know me, you know I love bracelets. I don't actually have any of them on, but I'm always stacked up with my bracelets, and I loved kind of switching out my earrings. A lot of you guys have actually commented on my jewelry, whether it be on previous videos or in person, which I appreciate because I tend to like spend a lot of time curating my collection by finding these just sort of like random jewelry makers on the street. So I did get a couple of pieces. And if I have any of like the cards from the folks that were there, I will be sure to show you guys. But some of them, I don't think they gave me cards. This was actually the last piece, the last thing that I bought at the fair. I'm calling it a fair, but it's like a street festival. It's just called the Sunday Stroll. Now, this I absolutely fell in love with. It is just like a cross bracelet. She said that this was gold plated, which I like, which means that it won't discolor as quickly as some other bracelets. So this is it on my hand. I really like this because I think that this will go really nicely with my stack. If you know, you know, I wear a lot of like beaded bracelets, and then I will wear like some solid gold, or you know, basically gold only bracelets. So I like to stack them up, and I like to change up what the stacks look like. So this would be one of the solid gold bracelets that I would wear with my stack of beads around it. And if you know me, very religious, love Jesus. I think this is not a legitimate cross. I think it's an ankh. Is that what it's called? Anyways, she was selling a lot of like evil eye type of bracelets. Also a lot of like crystals. Those I believe were handmade, where it was like wire wrapped around these crystals into a bracelet. I almost got one of those. But yeah, this was $40. So super duper cute. Absolutely love this. Then I have a bunch of other jewelry. All I did was get jewelry, guys. So the next thing I got were these bookshelf earrings. If you know me, you know I'm actually a very big reader. I actually have a bookstagram. I haven't posted on it for a very, very long time. But because I've gotten back into reading, I just thought that these were cute. It's like a little library on the airs. I thought this was the most adorable thing. And I actually ended up buying 2 pairs of that because my sister actually reads more than I do, my little sister. So I got her one as well. So we will have matching earrings. She doesn't watch my channel, so she has no idea that this is coming. So when she gets it, she gets it. And I believe this was from Winifred and Bramble. This is one of the cards that I have. So in case you guys are interested in checking them out, handcrafted jewelry, I would check it out. I love these. This is so pretty. And they had a ton. Those were 2 for $20, or $10 each. Next, I got a couple from, this was she was a young, like, designer, super duper cute. I swear to God, she looked like she was 16. I'm assuming she's in her 20s, but she looked so young. It's like, where's the adult? But this also handcrafted jewelry. This one she actually said that she made last night. It's so pretty. It's like a nice everyday piece with a neutral bead at the bottom. And then this one's the one that actually caught my eye. It's like bees, but I love that she mix and match the silver with the gold, and that she alternated. So one has a gold bead, one has a silver bead. I don't wear silver jewelry by itself. That's just not me. The only time I will wear silver is if it's in a mixed metal bracelet or earring where there's gold in there, because I don't, silver doesn't look good on my complexion. Let me just put it like that. In my opinion. If you like silver, I'm very happy for you. But in my opinion, it doesn't look good on my complexion. So I will only wear it if it's mixed in with gold. And I just thought that this mixed metal, gold and silver, was super cute. I love the little bee design. Absolutely adorable. That, I think it was 2 for $15. So one was 10, 2 for $15. So really great price, $7 a piece for an earring. This is why I love going to these like small fairs. Like typically things are really well priced. And then the last, yeah, this is the last earring that I got. Just a simple clay design. I loved the green, gold, black colors of this one. And this was just $5. Literally $5. So I just thought that this was super cute. I don't typically wear a lot of these clay earrings, but I just thought this design was So cute. And for $5, I couldn't pass it up. So that was all of the jewelry that I got. Then I got one piece of clothing. There was one boutique that was there. No, actually, I think there were a couple of boutiques, but this was the only one that actually caught my eye. And I would say the pieces in this boutique are like very whimsy. Like everything was really flowy. Everything was really just kind of like beachy vibes. And I like to think that that's who I am in spirit, even though I live on the East Coast and you all know the beaches are brown and cold. But in spirit, I'm a beachy, vibey person. So this was it was $58, so not cheap. Because I don't spend a ton of money on clothes. If you know me, you know. But it's a shirt. It's like a netted shirt. Long sleeve. And then there's a hood on the back, actually. Where's the hood? Oh, here it is. And then there's a hood on the back. So this is what that shirt looks like. It's a little cropped, but you can tuck it in. You can also adjust the bottom to make it tighter so you have a little bit more of a cinched waist, which I appreciate. You know, gotta snatch the waist and whatnot. And then there's that like hood. I just thought that this was so cute, so different, and a good like spring time piece because it is long sleeve, but it is netted. And I chose the blue. There was also some white pieces. I chose blue because I think it just keeps it really casual. It could go with a lot of different sort of jeans, whatever you want to wear it in terms of bottoms. But yes, this was the one clothing item that I just thought was different, unique, and would be a good addition to my closet. And that's it. That's all the things that I picked up at the Sunday stroll. I'm gonna go change into some shorts, a little sports top, and then head out for the walk. Okay, so I'm about to head out for my walk. Ow! Jesus! Almost broke a nail. Sorry, that was a lot. Okay, so top, Old Navy, shorts, TJ Maxx, hat. This is Target. This is actually from their last Black History Month collection, okay? I do have a weighted walking vest that I'm going to take with me. It's 12 pounds. I've never worn it before, so I actually want to try it out, see how it feels, and I'll let y'all know. Day 1, 10,000 steps of a 30-day challenge. Let's go. On my walk. So I'm currently wearing the 12-pound weighted vest that I bought, and honestly it doesn't feel that bad. Like I was wondering if I should have gone lighter and started off with 8, but I'm kind of glad that I chose the 12 because I think 8 would have been too light. To be quite honest, I lost about 12 to 15 pounds at the end of last year. So this is me just kind of like carrying the extra weight I was carrying back then. So this walking path is actually part of a state park. It's kind of like a trail. There's so much people here. When I told I pulled into the parking lot and the parking lot was full, I was confused. But it is a beautiful day outside, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? Hello. In addition to like the trail, there's a playground, there's lots of places for people to take their kids. Oh, the water, you can probably see it right there. So it's a nice walk. So this will be about 2.5 miles, which will definitely get me to my walking goal. It's still super windy, so it's nice and cool. Here in the like hikey part of it, I guess, on the trail, there's a lot of trees, so lots of shade. So I'm not going to be bleeding up in the sun and dying. But yeah, day 1, 10,000 steps. This one's actually easy, I guess, because on the weekends I obviously move a lot more than during the week because I'm running errands and doing all the things I need to do to get ready for the week. So easy peasy. Anyways, let's get back to this walk. show you guys a couple more views, show you all the water, so you can see how the wind has it like super choppy, and how brown it is. I live in the East Coast, y'all. Brown water. Brown water. Nothing here pretty, but water is water, so I will take it, because y'all know I love to see water. Done with the trail. I'm huffing and puffing is because I decided that I felt strong enough to run, which is good because I'm still wearing this weighted vest, right? And it's not bad. I am starting to feel it a little bit on my shoulder though, which it's not uncomfortable, but it's becoming noticeable. Okay. So I'm beginning to feel the weight. But I was able to run with the vest on and it not like move too much or feel some kind of way. I'm feeling really strong today, guys. I don't know why. I don't know where this energy is coming from. I am listening to my soca playlist, though, you know, soca does get your powers, as we say. But I think I'm gonna walk the rest of the way. I don't want to push it. It's about half a mile left. Walk the rest of the way, get back to the car, go eat. You know, that's why I'm confused too, because I haven't really eaten today. I had one corn, one piece of corn, and an empanada. So, and it is currently 6:23. So, I need to go fuel my body. Oh, wait, let's see. I'm trying to follow this trail. Okay. So I'm pretty much back to the main part. We're gonna pass the playground. And then that's it. Yeah, about half a mile left, and this walk is done. Good day, y'all. Good day. Okay, so I'm back at my car, finished my walk. 2.7 miles, you guys. Not bad at all. Only about an hour for almost 3 miles. I'm not mad at it. As for the weighted vest, I really like it. I like how this one feels. Honestly, it took me a while to decide what vest I wanted to buy. This one had about 8,000 reviews on Amazon. I'll be sure to link it down in case you're interested in picking it up. And the reason I was hemming and hawing is because I was actually trying to see if I could get a weighted vest where I could adjust the weights and add more to it. Part of me still kind of feels like this is too light, mainly because I was able to run with it. I don't know if I feel an extra strong today, which is probably not true because I'm running on like very little fuel. Like I told you, I had one corn on the cob and one empanada and a cup of coffee. So this is like Jesus carrying me through. So I'm kind of wondering if I should have gone with the 15-pound vest instead. Some of the other vests, the ones where you could adjust the weight, they're actually kind of full coverage. So like they fully go over. And honestly, it is summertime. Like it was 80 something degrees today. Well, it was high 70s, almost 80. I think max it reached 81. But because it's getting so hot, I don't want a full body vest that's gonna cover everything, because I'm already somebody that gets really hot and sweaty when I'm waking up. So this one is just static, which means that it's just 12 pounds. I won't be able to adjust it, but I might have to upgrade it soon. I don't know. I'm doing this. I'm winging this, y'all. But my plan is to like wear this for 10 days, see how I feel. Maybe then go like a day or two without it to see if I really notice a difference. But yeah, that's the plan. But as of right now, I love how this. I'm happy with how this has turned out. So I need to go eat now. I actually need to go do buy groceries, but I don't want to go grocery shopping until I figure out what I actually have at home in my fridge. So I probably won't go grocery shopping until sometime in the middle of the week. So I'm just going to figure out what I'm going to eat tonight and then go from there. So that's the plan. I wonder if you can see how sweaty I am. See? It works. I feel free. This is so much lighter. Okay, so I'm home, I'm showered, I'm clean, I am ready to end the day. And I didn't know how to end off this vlog, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of red light therapy on my skin and just wrap up today's vlog. And just chat with you guys for a little bit. So this is the serum that came with this. So apparently you're supposed to put this on your face in like a nice thin layer before you go in with the red light wand. So I'm just applying this all over the face because it's supposed to be nice and damp. There we go. So today actually turned out to be basically a solo self-care day for me. One of my goals for 2025 was that I would do solo self-care days where I just spend the day by myself doing whatever it is I wanted. And overall, I had a really, really good time. I really enjoyed being at the Sunday stroll. It's something that they do in the community once a month for like 3 months in the spring, 3 months in the fall. And every time I get a chance to go, I absolutely love it. The vendors are always a little bit different, so you can always like find really cute, unique things. And like I said, one of my goals, I'm getting back into like being on my fitness journey. One of the reasons why I wasn't posting as much last year or at the end of last year is because I really committed to like my fitness goals. I lost about 15 pounds at the end of the year, and I wasn't posting any content because all I was doing was going to boxing. All I did was go to the gym. I was working out constantly, and I kind of fell off from that. Kind of fell off from posting, kind of fell off from everything. I was literally just existing. And when I fell off of like posting and going to the gym, I was really trying to figure out what is next for me. What do I want to do with my beauty content? What do I want to do with my channel overall? I've been saying for a while that I want to do vlogs. I want to get into other parts of my life, other aspects of my life. And this is my attempt at doing that. So I'm going to tell y'all now, this is like kind of like my first vlog. I don't even think my destined vlog from my Creators and Friends trip will be up before this one. I still need to edit it. So I'm learning. So there will be mistakes as I figure out what it is I'm doing and how to do this, because vlogging has not been a part of my content before previously. For example, I learned today that I probably should have brought the mic. It was really, really windy. Not the phone, but the camera that I'm filming on, I bought the Creator Combo. It's the Osmo Pocket 3. Everybody has it. It comes with a mic. It comes with a mic that has that little wind cap on it. I think it's called a wind cat on it. And I've never once used the mic. I don't even think it's charged, but lesson learned. Just use the mic. Charge the mic, use the mic, just bring it. As much as I think the quality of this is great. And I will, continue to grow and improve when it comes to filming. I think for now, these sort of like one day in my life vlogs are probably the easiest because they are shorter to edit. It's like quick and easy. But if there are aspects of my life that you guys kind of want to see, within reason, okay? Like for real. Specifically around probably my weight loss and healthcare journey. Well, I should say fitness journey overall. Fitness, health journey, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, I'm not getting into the nuances of fitness versus healthcare or health. So if you guys want to see more of that, I'm happy to share. Like, I'm definitely excited to go back to boxing more consistently, get back into sparring. I definitely need more pad work, so I'm hoping that I can get time with Coach Rob to do a little bit more pad work and really like just grow my skill, because for the couple of sessions that I've been doing, I can feel when things used to feel easy, used to come easy, they're just harder. Like I was struggling with my footwork, my timing is off, but these things are muscle memory, right? The more you do it, the more it helps. So, also this is the Solo Wave wand. I found this at TJ Maxx, but it retails for $169, expensive. And from what I understand, from the very little research that I've done on red light therapy, it's supposed to help with collagen production. It's supposed to help with wrinkles. I am beginning to get wrinkles around my eyes. I'm in my 30s, Life happens. That's what it is. But outside of that, I don't really have any major signs of aging. Just a couple of wrinkles around my eyes where, like I smile and my eyes get a little bit smaller. But that's it.
Part of the reason, though, like why I've really started thinking about and using this is because I've heard that it also could help with acne. Now, blue light therapy is supposed to help with sort of breaking down the bacteria that causes acne. From what I read, the little piece of research that I did. Okay, so do all your own research. Don't count on me for that. The little bit of research I read says red light therapy can help with like soothing breakouts, and I have cystic acne, so I did just actually buy a mask so that does have blue light, so I can do that. But this is really good for right now for spot treatment. It's really small and sleek. It's great for travel. So I'm using this for right now. I did use it before, like 2 nights ago, and I have a major flare because I'm coming off my menstrual, and I have a major flare in my like chin region, which is where you get all of the hormonal acne. Again, coming off my menstrual. This is TMI. Welcome. Anyways, I'm going to end the vlog here. I want to say thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. I hope you had fun. I did, I guess. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.